Hi, I'm Suzanne Olakash, founder of Growth Harmony. And here we teach productivity tools for mother entrepreneurs. We want to spend less time on our chores by figuring out ways to be efficient with them or even outsourcing them, being present with our children, and also balancing our business in the mix.
Grow in harmony with growth harmony.
This month at Growth Harmony, we're going to be focusing our productivity on food. And the reason is because food, preparation, eating, cleanup is a huge part of the day of a mother entrepreneur. And there's very little things that we do in the day, 3 to 4 times a day, every single day, that take up as much time as food. I mean, everything from sourcing the ingredients, going to the store and getting things, or for those of you that grow your own food, I mean, where do you get the ingredients to cook? All of that takes time and thought. We do need to figure out how to store it and put it away when we get it so it doesn't go bad right away, right? And then the preparation and the actual cooking, not to mention the cleanup. There's a lot of steps involved. And actually, not only the time that we spend and the energy that goes into food, but also the amount of money. I mean, a huge portion of our budget and where we spend our money is to nourish our families, especially if you're making homemade food that is made with wholesome ingredients and that has less chemicals in it. Now, what if things were different? What if instead of spending time making 3 meals a day, or maybe you don't make 3 meals a day, but you still make at least one or two. What if you could reduce the time and the energy you could spend on food? What if you could spend less time getting groceries or planning what you were going to eat? And just imagine what you could do with all that extra time and that money and energy if you got really productive. Now, I'm really going to ask you to imagine. Just take a brief moment, and if you want to pause the video, you can. What would you do with the money you saved on food? What would you do with the time that you saved preparing food and getting food and cleaning up? And what would you do with the extra energy? Makes it really exciting, right, to think about that. Now, I actually do enjoy preparing meals and I love eating. So don't get me wrong, this isn't about giving up being in the kitchen and not cooking ever again, unless that's something you really want. But most of the moms that I talk to, we enjoy making the meals, and it gives us, there's traditions, and it gives us a sense of fulfillment and makes us happy to nourish our families and eat delicious, wholesome food, right? But what if we could do that when we chose to do it and not feeling pressured and frustrated and stressed about our meals? That would be a totally different experience, and that's what we want to build towards. So whatever your ideal situation would be about the food situation in your life and your family, that's what we want to help you build towards. All right, so what's coming this month? Well, I'm going to teach you some of my best productivity tools to use in the kitchen. These are things that I've scoured the internet for or learned from other people, but they're also things that I've discovered with the funny way my brain is wired to find the shortest, fastest ways to do things. And it's in this way that I've been able to save hundreds on my grocery bills. You can save a significant amount of money with just a few of these tips. When your kids ask you for a snack, I've got some tips for you of how you can feel confident and prepared and know exactly what to give them and actually have it on hand too. And when your partner or your husband asks you what's for dinner, instead of opening the refrigerator 4 or 5 times and looking in the pantry to see what ingredients you have, you already know exactly what to tell him. And I'll teach you ways to make your time in the kitchen a lot more fun and to feel less like a chore. Okay, we're not going to compromise our health. We're going to get wholesome food, as much homemade with fresh ingredients as possible to our families, but we're going to do it in a way that works for us with our time schedule and our budget and without taking a lot of energy. So remember to subscribe to get all of these food tips. And remember, without our health, there's not very much we can do. So thank you for taking time to learn about ways to be more effective and efficient, making nourishing meals for your family. So you're not rushed and just putting whatever in front of their plate. I mean, this is your own health, your children's health, the future health of humanity that you are putting time into. So thank you so much for all that you do. I'm going to do my best to help you do it with less stress and less overwhelm, make everything as easy as possible. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Grow in harmony.